We will go about playfully to get to know Python itself. So what are we looking at in this video? We're looking at what Python is. We want to look at how we use it, what environments are available for us, the installation, and the total library itself. Now, what is Python? So we get our computers and our smart devices to do stuffs for us. And the idea is this. Before our computers can understand us, we need to speak in the language they can understand and carry out the stuffs we want our computers or our smart devices to do for us. So computers basically understand only zeros and ones. In order to get to the zeros and ones, we use programming languages, and there are a handful of them. We will be looking at Python at this stage. Python is a programming language and it comes with an interpreter, and when we write the Python language in any editor of our choice and we run it on the interpreter, our computers will understand what we're trying to say and will perform the task for us. Python is a very popular programming language, and anybody from very young to very old people can use it to talk to their smart devices and computers. Just to name a few, there are other programming languages like Java, C#, and much more. We will get to know about them as we go on. How do we get to work with Python? The next thing is knowing where we will be writing our programs for our computers to interpret them and carry out the instructions we want them to. In our course, we will be using the Python IDLE, which stands for Integrated Development Learning Environment, IDLE. There are many other ways we can write Python programs. There will be a need at a later time to differentiate between pure editors and IDEs, which are the integrated development environments. At some point, we will equally get acquainted to Notepad++. Now we have to install the Python interpreter, which is what we'll be doing today primarily. To install Python, we go to any browser in our system on our computer and type in python.org. Then we click on the download button to see the latest versions of Python. We generally see the Windows version, which is highlighted at the top of the page. Yet we can see others below here. And there's a version for Linux or Unix, and there is the Mac OS version and others. At the time of this recording, we see the latest Windows version is 3.10.4, which is what we will be installing today. We click on it and it automatically starts downloading. When the downloading is complete, we click on it to install and follow through as seen here. Python is a programming language made out of a collection of libraries. And what are these libraries? When we imagine libraries, like in the real world, a school library with books on different subjects in different languages, then we can go ahead and think of Python as a collection of libraries. Anytime we borrow a book from a library, a book which can help teach us how to do certain things or carry out particular assignments. Here in the Python language, we have a handful of libraries, and when we import them into our programs and pull out methods from there, they can help carry out duties for us. The Python Turtle library is what we will be seeing here. This library will help us program graphics, even right up to primitive games. See you in the next class when we start looking at our graphics.